The quadratic formula can be visualized using areas. For example, x squared plus 8x minus 65 equals 0. We park the number to the other side of the equation, we draw a square, side x, and we share the 8 rectangles with length x and height 1 into 2 groups. To make it into a perfect square, we need 16 squares 1 by 1. This makes it into a perfect square with sides x plus 4. Taking both the positive and the negative square root of 81 leads to both solutions, x equals 5 and x equals negative 13. We can use the same idea to visualize the solutions of the quadratic equation. Ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. We park the number c to the other side of our equation. We can use a square of area x squared. For that, we must divide by the coefficient a. Now, pay attention to the linear term, the one in orange. What does it represent? This orange term represents the area of the rectangles, length x. Once again, we will share these rectangles into two smaller equal rectangles. Each rectangle must contain half of the area, so half of b over a is b over 2a. Writing the number 2 in the denominator tells you that the term is half. Each orange rectangle has a length x and a width b divided by 2a. Since the length is x and the width is b over 2a, in order to make the perfect square, we need to add a green square with sides b over 2a. This green square has an area of b over 2a square. The solutions of our quadratic equation represent the length x of the sides of our blue square. The first solution is the positive square root of this area, and the second solution is the negative square root of this area. Mathematicians use the shortcut plus and minus. Let's manipulate this a little bit to make it prettier. Squaring the fraction leads to b squared over 4a squared. Writing both fractions using a common denominator means that we need to multiply the second by 4 times a, both sides, the denominator and the numerator. The square root of a fraction equals the square root of the numerator over the square root of the denominator. We just got to a at the bottom. We are closer. Now, if we want to solve for x, we must leave x alone. We must subtract b over 2a. This is very convenient because both fractions have 2a as their denominator, so we can combine them into 1. Take note of the quadratic formula and practice, practice, practice. Want more practice? Access full courses, quizzes, and worksheets in the link below. Happy learning!